So this is the inside frame that Amir's built here. You can see it's got nice round corners on it. So what we're going to do is we've got another one to put in here, and then we'll cut it to the shape here. We've got an opening in it, but enough so we can get it shaped to the round bit. So obviously that'll be the back window, which is strong now, and the new one will come up to here when we shape it. There we go, and I'll show you that now. So this is what we've made up. It's just a basic hole. It's only the same as the, obviously it should be much bigger because the original hole for the glass is it's smaller. We need this one bigger. So I drilled all of these holes in it, cleaned it up. We're going to put it in place. So now it's got, it looks like it's got a surround in it, which it has, but it's all welded in. So now the back panel's in. It's really solid now. So he's working on the roof at the moment, and we've decided we're just going to put a complete roof in it and make it solid, because this front window is going to open, so there'll be more than enough air coming in if we need it, and it'll just strengthen the cab up dramatically. So that's it. Obviously the rubber will be on this bit, on the outer bit, but yeah, and we've got some lead coming from the UK, courtesy of Alex Hart, the DJSE, and U-Pole, which we can't get here, and 3M Rolex, which he got a really good deal on. But like I said, that's nice and straight. Looked at it already. So it's coming on. So he's basically patching up that corner of the roof so we can put this top on it. But we're going to set it into that lip all the way around, so it's lower, and we can weld it in and then lead load it when the lead comes. It should be a piece of piss because it's down the way. Doing it side on, where these need lead load in here, that's more difficult. You need a little bit more skill with it, or more practice certainly. We've got the hinge down the centre. I need to actually fill up, it's nice and straight, valve comes out okay. Put two new flanges on it. I've got to make these hinges that I have here, and what I need to do is actually cut these down so that they're cosmetic rather than, they will hinge, but I'll take quite a bit off there, so most of that will come off because of the, I'll take you inside and show you what it looks like if I can. So you can see there, I've put it on the side, and it's not catching there, but it is catching a little bit up in that corner. So, and this actually sits, this bonnet sits on the grill, not on the radiator where it is now. So what I'll do is I'll take it back off, make up those extra little hinges in it, and then I'll give it another try. But it works. You can actually, if you can see that it'll go around an angle like that. Just quickly welded up now. I haven't done it spot on, but it will be. So I'll go back over and fill all these, then I'll cut this edge off, make it nice. Same on the bottom. But you can actually fold it over now, which you couldn't before. You can see there, it's going to catch. Right there, it's going to catch, and when I put the grill in, I'll find out how it goes down. But that's generally, the line's not bad. We've welded on these lugs now. There's 6 of them, and what we'll do tomorrow is put a riv nut in there, and then we'll bolt it in the place. It's got to be properly welded, and we'll take the whole thing off. But basically now you can put this on. You can see there's no, it's not bolted to it, as you can see there, but it can't move. So it's all looking pretty good. I took the bonnet back off. I've got to cut all these welds, or grind all these welds off. Still have to go back a few places, and I must wear my other glasses when I'm welding my eyes, so it's not as good as it was. You can see there's a few little pinholes there. So I've put 2 in there which are more cosmetic than anything else, but you can see I've had to cut this down. So what I'll do tomorrow is I'll cut that straight, and the one on the bottom, get that straightened up, and then I'll put a half moon shape into this here and here, and the same here and here, just so that when you touch it, it's not sharp, it's not a sharp edge. I might put a half one in here. I'm not sure. I've got to repair this corner yet. You can see it's quite bad there, but I wanted to get this on first and see where we were. Yeah, but pretty pleased with the way it's coming on. The door's shut nicely now, you can see. It's got a nice, quite a nice finish on the door. I've got to do all this repair, and obviously we have to build all this piece down the bottom, but that's a little way away yet. So I'm here to make this, what is this, 2.5 centimetre, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's 2.5 centimetre box section. You can see it's nice and tight. So obviously the metal now will come down and make the side here of it. And what he's come up with, he's made a bracket, and obviously this bracket, when you take these, they just come out and it comes out. So obviously the sheet steel will be on there. And we're going to make it in 2 parts so we can bead roll it easy. We'll do the same thing on the other side. But it's looking real good. It's a good idea. And we can actually bolt that up when it's complete. Again, it will come off separately. We have to take this bracket off, and then one on the other side. And there was a bunch of others which has left some holes, hasn't it, there? Yeah, it's a bit thin in places there. We might have to just patch it up a bit. But I mean, it's so heavy, this chassis, I don't think it'll be a problem. But that's going to work really nice, as long as we can get the thingy on. So that works. Okay, the bonnet. So I've got the spring mechanism on here, and you can actually, they spring open now. That only goes so far because of the bulkhead in there, as you can see, but they flick back. That gives you your vents. And the other side, and there's the bonnet on it. It's not 100% right yet, but you can see it's getting there. That's going to work quite nice. I need to just adjust this on the top there. You can see right at the very end, I don't know. You can see it's up too high on one side, so I'll have to take those, drill those out and bring it down a little bit. But it works, this system works okay. Again, obviously, we've had to put this new bit on the bottom here. So we're going to make it so the louvers fit that as well. You can see now on the other side where that bulkhead only opens a little bit. But yeah, not a bad fit. It's, I'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's coming on nice. So, yeah, really happy with it. And this is all solid now, so it's all mounted. So, what we've got is we've got this base frame here, which is mounted here all the way through the chassis, and then this frame on top, which is then mounted to this one by this system here. Let's see, I can see underneath there. So them two come separate, and then the sides will come off, which are separate. The only thing that's attached to it, welded, is that backboard. But apart from that, that's it. But yeah, it's really coming on well. I think once we're making this up as we go along, so there's a bit of a plan, but not really. We just kind of think, oh, okay, how can we make this? How can we do that? And so on and so forth. A quick thing here on this bonnet, I'd like to show you. I took these out, luckily none of them broke. They're brass. See, these are brass, these 6 round, what do you call them? But they're actually to stop the bonnet, when it's painted, sitting together and damaging the paintwork. So as you can see, they come down and they hold on. Not quite in line, but it stops the paintwork touching. How good is that? I might even clean them up and you can keep them brass. They look so nice. I wondered what they were for. I thought they were some kind of ornament, but it's exactly what they are. They're to stop the cowlings. Excuse me. Yeah, they're there to stop the cowlings touching each other. Clever.